Good morning. So another documentation purpose that this is some of the last version 13.2.9 drives. I'm making it for both a farewell video and saying "and" too many times, not enough coffee. This is history, where one can view this as the age before autonomy and one after. So this is a unique period of time for people to document where humans were assisting the car in driving and in doing interventions. And by 2030, what's an intervention? What's a steering wheel? It's going to be kind of cool when, in 20, 30 years, people ask, you guys drove these mechanical monsters? Yes, we had these gear shifters, we had to push the clutch down, and you had to, older cars, you had to shift the car, and then we had automatic, and now the car drives itself, and pretty soon that garbage truck won't need a driver because FSD version 6 can control the mechanical arm, AI 6. I mean, the future is bright. If I had more money, I'd buy more Tesla shares. So there you have it. So this is incredible. So version 13 is doing pretty well in the rain. It's a little drizzle right now, but since I have had this car and I had FSD when it was version 12, it could not really see through the blur or the chop. So right now the cameras are okay because this is in very heavy rain. But even when these blur right now, it's still confident in changing the lanes with some water over the lenses. Where it wasn't before, it would give you the red hands, you drive through a puddle. So yes, show more of my face. I like this dual capture from Apple. Tim Apple, good job. Yeah, we got lots of construction going on in Kirkland, Washington area. I kind of feel it. I think they're going to release the 14.1.2 really live either this weekend or Monday. I don't think they're going to wait till Thursday or another release. I've seen some of the videos and the people testing it, like Joe Tegmeyer or whatever. They're like, this can go wide. The jerkiness is gone. And once it's released, I think we're going to be very, very, very close to unsupervised robo-taxi in the geo-fenced areas where they're highly confident, and it's off to the races. As that system expands, the world is going to change. When you don't need millions of people driving taxis and trucks and transport, frees up a lot of labor, which is, some people view it as a bad thing, job losses. I don't necessarily, because as our US and Japanese populations age, there needs to be a lot of elderly care, and there's just not enough. The robots aren't there yet to help care for the elderly quite yet. So freeing up millions of people, they'll still have a job, but they're just not going to be driving a car anymore. They're going to be transferred into things like healthcare or elderly care. And it's a great time for people to start pivoting careers. There won't be a job driving a car to the airport. That's for sure. What there will be, though, is jobs in nursing, jobs in elderly care, I would imagine. And they're not that they don't pay very bad. I mean, nurses make good money, nursing assistants make decent money. You don't have to go to 4-year university necessarily to get some of these certifications, and you need a lot of these professions. There isn't a robot that will clean your teeth yet, i.e. the dentist or the cavities. I mean, it will eventually come, but we're talking like 2040. Isn't that far out. That's like 15 years away, but yeah, this is really cool. Look at that, through rain and whatever, and drove no problem. little dog. What's up, buddy? Huh, I did not know there was a way a bit into the back of the doctor's office right there. Heh. Good job, FSD. Gonna have our blood work for our annual checkup next week. Okay, well, hopefully with version 14, drives me right out of the parking garage. Not yet.